All right, that's Honorable Kazaure then appealing to the federal government to allow customs to release all the seized food items so that the majority of Nigerians can have enough food to eat. Meanwhile, on standby, joining us from Ogun State is our correspondent, John Felix. He's currently at the Itoku Ankara Kampala market. Hello, John. Good afternoon to you. All right, so quickly, what's going on in your location? Sure.
The FCT. Of that particular deadline. So Ogun State had an extension till Friday in a bid to stock up the houses, in a bid to be fully prepared for the lockdown. So normalcy had returned to the state and the capital city. So businesses are open till Friday, 11 p.m. But as I speak to you, I'm at Itoku at the Kampala market. This is usually a beehive of activities take place, but we can see that marketers are already complying to the directive by the president. Most of the malls here are shut, just a few are actually open for business. At other locations visited earlier on, we see that activities are at a slow pace. People, residents of the state, are gradually warming up for the lockdown. So at the moment, everybody is set to comply. In fact, they have no choice than to comply because knowing fully from the respondents I actually spoke to, they said that, of course, it is for their own good and for their benefit. If you take a closer look to some of the malls right behind me here, you see that they're on partial lockdown. Just a few are open for business because they feel and they say that the government plans, the government directive is for their own good. But let me take you a bit further to what the state government is actually doing for the lockdown, ahead of the lockdown rather. The state government yesterday met with the 20 local government transition committee chairmen on the modalities on how to distribute the stimulus package for homes in the state. So the state government is also targeting about 500,000 homes that will benefit from this stimulus package. And this is expected to commence on Saturday, the 4th of April 2020. Now, with that on one side, it shows that perhaps the state is prepared for the lockdown, and of course the residents are expected to be at home for the time being.
Took effect in Lagos State. We saw a rush by people actually trying to get household necessities and all of that. Do you experience that sort of rush in any part of Ogun State currently?
On Monday, in my earlier report, I'd done a market survey to see the compliance level, and I must tell you that there was a total rush. There was a last-minute rush to different markets, from Olomere to Kwansheke, from Kwansheke to Mira to Lafenwa. The popular markets we have in the city center, most of the markets were locked down. They were jam-packed because residents were not also sure about what could actually happen. They were not sure if the extension of the 14, if there could be an extension of the 14 days. But as I speak to you, at present, the markets are getting attention. The directive, from what they've seen in Lagos, what they've seen in the FCT, there's been a rush to these markets.
Contributing to the program today, and we hope that you keep updating us, even as the lockdown takes effect tomorrow. Thank you again, John.